has already had a tremendous start to 2023.
Practicing and they've got mud all over the vehicles. It takes an awful...
வணக்கம், நான் உங்கள் சின்னக்குடி. இன்றைக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு சூப்பரான ஷோ ஒன்று பார்க்க போகிறோம். என்ன ஷோன்னு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல மாட்டேன், வாங்க உள்ளுக்கு போய் பார்ப்போம். இந்த ஷோவுக்கு வர்றது எனக்கு பல நாள் கனவு. நாங்கள் காண்ற கனவெல்லாம் உடனே நடக்காது. அது வெயிட் பண்ணி நாங்கள் முயற்சி எடுத்தால் தான் அது கட்டாயம் நடக்குமென்றது இதிலிருந்து எனக்கு புரிஞ்சிருக்கு. நீங்கள் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பார்த்துருப்பீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போய் பார்ப்போம். ராயல் வின்சர் கோஸ்டோ, இந்த இடம் வந்து ராயல் வின்சர் பேலஸுக்கு பக்கத்தில் இருக்குது. இந்த பேலஸ் எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும், உங்களை எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். ராணின்ற எங்களோட லண்டன் ராணின்ற ஒரு பேலஸ் தான் இது. அந்த பேலஸ் பக்கத்தில் இருக்குது. அந்த பேலஸுக்கு பக்கத்திலேயே இருக்கிற ஒரு கிரவுண்ட்ஸுக்கெல்லாம் இருக்குது இந்த ஷோ. நாங்கள் பார்க்க போகிற ஷோ. இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா புல் வெட்டுற மெஷினை பாருங்கள், தண்டை வாட்டில் தானே வெட்டி கொண்டு போகுது. அது இந்த கண்ணுக்கு தென்பட்டதால் உங்களுக்கு காட்டுறேன். இதுதான் அந்த பேலஸ், பக்கத்துலேயே இருக்குது. இதுக்கு பக்கத்து கிரவுண்ட்ஸ் ஒரு தோட்டம்னு சொல்லலாம், பேலஸின் தோட்டம்னு கூடி சொல்லலாம். அந்த இடத்துக்கு வந்திருக்கேன். இப்போ இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய சாப்பாட்டு கடைகள் எல்லாம் இருக்குது. காஃபி ஷாப்பு, மற்ற சிக்கன் ஷாப் அப்படி நிறைய இருக்குது. உடுப்பு கடைகள், பேக்குகள், ஏகப்பட்ட கடைகள் எல்லாம் கொண்டு வந்து போட்டிருக்கிறோம். இது 4 நாளாக நடக்குது. நாங்கள் இன்றைக்கு கடைசி நாள் தான் வந்திருக்கிறோம். இந்த ஷோ வந்து 1943ஆம் ஆண்டில் இருந்து நடைபெற்று கொண்டு வருது. மே அல்லது ஜூன் மாதங்களில் ஒரு 5 நாளைக்கு நடக்கும். கொஞ்சம் நிறுவனங்கள் ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுவினோம். இதுக்கு ப்ரைஸுகள், பரிசுகள் எல்லாம் கூடுதலாக கொடுப்பினோம். சர்வதேச மட்டத்தில் நடைபெற ஒரு ஷோ தான் இது. புத்தகத்தில் வாட்சி பார்த்ததில் இருந்ததை நான் உங்களுக்கு அப்படியே சொல்கிறேன். எல்லா நாடுகளுமே இந்த ஷோவில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கு. ராணியாருடைய 90வது பர்த்டே இங்கே 2016ஆம் ஆண்டு கொண்டாடப்பட்டதாக தரவுகள் சொல்லுது. நீண்ட நேரம் நாங்கள் இதை பற்றி கதைக்காமல் நாங்கள் போய் எங்களுடைய அந்த ஷோவை காட்ட போகிறோம். என்ன பிரச்சனைன்னு சொன்னால், காலமையில் இருந்து பின்னேரம் 6 மணி மட்டும் அங்கே ஷோ நடந்தது. கண் வெட்டி முழிக்க இயலாதபடி சூப்பரான நிகழ்ச்சிகள் நடந்தது. அதில் மிகவும் தரமான சூப்பரான, எனக்கு சூப்பரான நினைக்கிற நிகழ்ச்சிகளை நான் உங்களுக்கு இதில் காட்டியிருக்கிறேன். பாருங்கள், வாங்க வீடியோக்கு போவோம்.
And may the company number 1 in the world when it comes to building beds by hand from natural materials.
Turn up the volume just a little bit more for your under 25 champion, Antonia Platz. Of this class, so fast, furious stuff coming up with that class to take us into today. First 2, as I say, later on today, it is that Rolex Grand Prix. 27 on the opening roster for this class. So we start with Belgium, and a past winner, in fact, the defending champion of the Rolex Grand Prix, with a whole started by Clarabo. This is Clarity for Belgium's Gregory Waterman. Very good start, 56-10, foot to the floor all the way for Belgium's Gregory Waterley and Clarity. Gregory Waterley has put them under pressure from the front. Big World Cup winner into the UAE earlier on this season is our next from Yorkshire, from that famous dynasty. Riding for Kathy Tansey on the mare by Durango. This is Ekaterina, the mare for Joe Whittaker of Great Britain. Slightly sorted out there, Joe Whittaker and Ekaterina, already the pressure put on by Gregory Wathley and Clarity on that code 5610. Ireland now, and to a twice-sixted Derby winner, Nations Cup rider for the Irish as well, and another one who went exceptionally well out of the Middle East in the early part of this year with the home farm equestrians Gonzalo, the Dutchman ride by Viceroy T. It is Ireland's Trevor Breen. Just on 4 and under 60 seconds at 59.33 for Fulstaff, Trevor Breen and Gonzalo. Still goes into second place so far. Fastest and the only clear so far is Gregory Wathley of Belgium and Clarity in this one round class. To our next hour for Belgium, and with the Belgian squad so strong, this man part of the Nations Cup final, the team that were top last year in Barcelona, finishing well into this year into the Soames in Paris as well. 5-star winner is Koen Verreken now, and Lecter van de Bisschop for Belgium. We're in a very good round. It is clear at 58.78 into second place now. And delighted to welcome forward our presenter for this class, to Mr. Hussein Alam, Deputy Ambassador of the Kingdom of Bahrain to the Court of St. James, to present to our winning combination. He was first out, he held on to the win lead all the way through. Congratulations to them. Top of the class in the Manama Rose Show Stakes, Gregory Wathley of Belgium, Clarity.
Very smart. The matching lady with the wheels. This is where they really do concentrate. And of course we're back to Princess Louise again. Well, it gives them an opportunity to show you their fantastic turnouts and their carriages. A lot of these carriages are with this girl, and there's great support of the driving. The coaching club, so many of them are members of as well. So now we have the Hackney Ponies. Hackney Ponies, this is Jess Dudley with a pair of little... And as I mentioned, these are a cross horses between Frisian and Highland. And that's Jimmy Jeffries there. Michael Hartland, again with the Frisians. Hartland very well known for building carriages as well. Then we've got Julie Ralls with the little pony, his mum sitting alongside. It's a team of Frisians, a pair of Frisians again. Jack Harris, his team of Frisian ponies, Hackney ponies. And this is 2470. A little story about this one, the coloured pair going around here. This is Peter Spayton. Russell Hand is actually the whip on this one, accompanied by his wife Pat. And he wanted me to tell you a story, and if you look carefully at her hat as she's coming round, she actually got a crash helmet underneath that hat. And mainly a few years ago, 6 years ago, she had an accident, and she tripped, and believe it or not, had a terrific head injury, and most of her head has been put back together with titanium. So she does not want to take any risks at all, and she's had someone to make a hat specially for her. Well, I don't think you would ever know. It looks absolutely fantastic. So she's out with her husband, just going along the front, the far side. And well done, it's nice to see her fit and well again. Well, the hours of preparation to even get to this standard is incredible. First of all, you've got to find the horses or the ponies. They've got to be the right temperament. You train them then to pull a vehicle. You have special vehicles for that. You certainly would not put them in your best vehicles to start off with. Generally to exercise vehicles, pleasure driving vehicles. And then if you want to go into showing, then you can buy a proper gig, or turn out if you want to do carriage driving. And again, if you don't want to do the standard, but just literally go driving around the beautiful countryside of wherever you live, you can carry on using an exercise vehicle or a pleasure driving vehicle. However, I will tell you, I don't think it's that cheap a sport. But to get them to this, the hours the grooms have taken just this morning, brushing, plaiting, putting white chalk on all their white socks, some have put them on down their face. They put a little bit of baby oil sometime around the muzzle and the eyes just to make them shine that little bit more. Just complete turnout. The harness. They were struggling yesterday, sitting there in that damp old weather, polishing up this harness, polishing the vehicles, especially if they've been out for a lot of cleaning. And that is what they have been doing for the last, since yesterday, to come in here and they're absolutely gleaming. So the grooms really do take a credit for a lot of this turnout as well, and all the helpers, the mums and the dads. Well, I said Megan has had a really hard job here. She's smiling now because the pressure is off a little bit, isn't it? Well, Megan was just talking to me about her turnouts and why she has picked the one she has picked, which you will find out in a minute, and the reason why she picked the one she picked. which I will tell you when that winner comes forward. But it is very much, which one would you like? I bet you've got your own ideas sitting there in the audience. Which one would you think is the most elegant picture? And everybody will have their own opinion. Now, this whatsoever. No. Many, many congratulations. Sonny Hillier and his fantastic pair of Frisians. Ruth Flack accompanying him, sitting there next to him. An absolutely beautiful turnout. In actual fact, I think he was second in Horse of the Year show as well, but now he has won this most magnificent drive class. And Megan said to me, the reason that she went for this one was the sun was shining, the yellow was actually gleaming through and shining up, and she said that's what did it for her. And she just thought it was a fantastic turnout. So very, very well done to Sonny Hillier here. As I said, he was second in Horse of the Year show last year, which again is not an easy show to get placed in, because you have to qualify for it first of all, and then you are literally going up against a creme de la creme. He's been presented with the Doris Idiot Trophy in memory of Janet Johnson, and as I said, a little bottle of champagne, which I'm sure that will be put on ice very shortly and will go down very well on a day like today. Well, thank you very much to Royal House Princess Louise, who's leaving with the fell ponies. I'm grateful, thanks to her. And of course to the Crown Equerry, to Toby Brown. Thank you both very, very much. It's lovely to see you here. And before we do a lap of honour, ladies and gentlemen.
Good, because out they come for the Defender Shetland Pony Grand National. Welcome out the ponies, welcome out the jockeys. They're all little stars in their own way. The little powerhouses of the Shetland ponies that fly around here and carry our jockeys of the future into stardom. Some terrific jockeys that we've got coming up for you. And several of them, the next generation of the names Nichols, of Murphy, of Moore, of Greatrix, all into that group of those that parents and even grandparents have already established themselves well into the racing world. But so many jockeys that have come through as well, from the likes of Tom and Ollie Garner. Of course, Safi Osborne was winner of the Chester Cup earlier on this week, and the likes of course, Jim Crowley, who went on to be champion jockey and has already had a tremendous start to 2023. Dozy coming down to the start, on their toes and ready to go in this running of the Shetland Pony Grand National, and they're away and racing. Coming into Canal Turn, it's number 2 in the lead at the moment. That's Zara Nichols, Briar Smoky Joe. Inside line for Matthew Holiday. Is he going to do it today? Outside line for number 7, Smiler Cobbins. Bradford Fantastic, they're in a duel once again. Matthew's trying to find some space to get on the inside. Number 2, Zara Nichols holding it up so far. Briar Smoky Joe. The 2 behind her in battle to find some space. Matthew Holiday looking for daylight. He finds it. Holiday on the inside. It is Nichols on the outside, and the 2 so far in third. Myla Cobbins trying to keep up with the pack so far. Number 9 rather, is in 4th place, and that is Finn Murphy at this point on the grey. But the battle up front is with Zara Nichols and Matthew Holiday. Does he get the inside line? Does Zara get the advantage? She keeps it going. Number 2, number 5, number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Shetland Pony Grand National, congratulations to them. The winner this time, Zara Nichols, Briar Smoky Joe. In second place, he's been up in the top 3 several times this week. It is Matthew Holiday and Claredale Edward in second. next going to see them on foot as well with the likes of the Eastern Beagles. And first up with the Barks and Bucks, drag hunting, often confused with trail hunting, different.
Conduct the wonderful mounted ceremonial duties that we've seen so often. They're so lucky to have here today.